Alright, time to start chapter 3. My cat is here and ready to go. This day marks Crossbell's 70th anniversary as an autonomous state. These 70 years haven't been without struggle or times of turmoil. Wars have raged. The Orbital Revolution began. While Crossbell has had its hardships in the name of progress, we now stand as the leader of trade in Zemuria. Our economy is thriving, and tensions between our neighboring nations have eased considerably, due to the non-aggression pact signed in Liberl 2 years ago. However, the problems that arise from rapid urban development and population growth require us to adopt new policies and legislation. For the prosperity of both Crossbell and our neighbors, we must come together to tackle our ever-present issues as one in order to make our way to a more beautiful future. Having reached an incredible milestone like our 70th anniversary, let us take this opportunity to share our joy and commemorate this occasion. Though the celebrations will only last 5 days, this year is projected to be Crossbell's busiest anniversary festival yet. As such, many festivities and events have been planned, including the debut of Arkansas's new production. Under the name of our great goddess, Adios, I hereby officially declare the commencement of Crossbell State's 70th Anniversary Festival. Yay, underage gambling. Cyberbullying. Phew, that was incredible. I finally understand why people get so fanatical over them. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ilya was obviously amazing, but I was really impressed by Risha. I can see now why Ilya put so much effort into teaching her. Yep, she's a natural. They were already in sync during the preview performance, but this was on another level. Oh, that's right. You and your team were responsible for solving that case, weren't you? Last time I spoke with Ilya, she couldn't stop gushing about the SSS. She even mentioned she was planning to create a play based on the incident. Something about having you make a special appearance in it, too. Really? I'm sure she was just kidding, right? Oh, I don't know about that. I've known her most of my life, and she can get pretty serious about these kinds of things. Then again, she tends to change her mind at the drop of a hat, so you might not have anything to worry about. I sure hope so. My gut's warning me that if Ilya starts to get pushy, there'll be no refusing. Despite how she may seem, Ilya is actually pretty considerate of others. That reminds me, I hope I didn't offend Randy. If I had another ticket, we could have invited him to come along as well. I know how much he likes Arkansas. Oh, I wouldn't worry about him. Arkansas was nice enough to give the SSS some tickets to another one of their showings. Besides, I'm sure Randy's having a ton of fun with your coworkers from St. Ursula right about now. Hee hee. Oh, I'm sure. Those girls are always so busy. I'm glad they got the chance to take a breather for once. Where are you going? By the way, Lloyd, the SSS has to go back to work tomorrow, right? You don't get the whole festival off? Right. All the extra tourists here means that the amount of work we have coming has skyrocketed. But they gave us the first day off as a reward for solving that last case of ours. Well, you four definitely earned it. Oh, you'll join us for dinner at my house tonight, won't you? Mom and Dad were looking forward to it. Sure, I appreciate the invite. Seems like we still have a bit of time to kill before dinner. How about we go check out the festival? Oh, I'm sorry, Lloyd. I was planning to meet with someone after the performance. Huh? Move that. You're meeting someone. It couldn't be. What's the matter? I promised Ilya that I'd go to her place afterwards. Oh. Haha. Sheesh, what am I getting worried about? She's planning on introducing me to Risha. Why don't you tag along, Lloyd? You two have already met, right? No, that's okay. I'll pass on that. I don't see any reason for a guy like me to spoil your all-girls party. And I bet it would turn into a let's mess with Lloyd party given Ilya's personality. Well, if you insist. Anyways, thanks for spending your one day off with me, Lloyd. I'll be home before dinner, so I expect to see you there, okay? Yeah, no problem. Well, that was awkward. I wish I was as outgoing as Guy was. Is that you, Lloyd? The Seeker Sisters. Hi, Lloyd. It's nice to see you again. Oh, hey, what's up, you two? Took me a second to recognize you without your uniforms. Well, we wouldn't be in uniform on our day off, right? You seem to be in your regular outfit, though, Lloyd. Oh, well, that's just because the SSS doesn't actually have any uniforms. I just wear whatever I can move around in easily. So are the Seeker Sisters here to check out the festival? Hehehe, that's right. I'd much rather be seeing the festival with a boyfriend than my little sister. Not that I even have time to find one. Hint, hint. Noe, that's so mean. You said you'd hang out with me today. You're always so busy, we barely ever get to see each other. I know. Calm down. So what are you doing out here, Lloyd? Are you waiting for someone? Oh no. I was out with a friend, but she had some other plans and headed off. So I was just trying to decide what I should do now. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, poor guy probably got stood up. He was looking pretty down in the dumps when we called out to him. I knew it. Ladies? I think there's been a misunderstanding. Hey Lloyd, since you're already free, would you like to accompany two lovely ladies? Huh? It's actually a concert down in the Harbor District. We were on our way there just now. A concert? Sounds pretty fun. I know you two don't get to spend much time together though. Are you sure I wouldn't be imposing? Oh, of course not. It's especially okay if it's you, Lloyd. Any other guy would have to face my sisterly wrath. Fran, what are you... Never mind. Anyway, let's go, Lloyd. You're coming with us. Hold on, you two. Trust me, I appreciate the offer, but isn't this a little... It's okay, Lloyd. You don't need to worry so much. You said it, Noel. Look at you, a beautiful girl on each arm. Okay, guys, let's go. Okay. Yeah, they definitely misunderstood something. Oh well, can't do anything about it now. Thus, the Anniversary Festival's opening day went by in the blink of an eye. That night, Lloyd dined in the Nuez residence. They told stories of Guy and reminisced the night away. And then, second day. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed that free day of yours. You've got a long 4 days ahead of you. Work's gonna come in fast and hard up until the closing day of the festival, so you better brace yourselves. Understood. So I only get 1 day off during the whole festival? Bit stingy if you ask me. Well, I imagine the entire police force has their hands full. The officers on security and patrol duty must have been especially busy yesterday. Yeah, but that's the festival for you. That day off you got was your reward for preventing the mayor's assassination, you know. And hey, seems like the department's gonna spare you guys the more menial tasks during the festival at least. Even so, we've had a ton of support requests come in. And from what I've seen, there are even more tourists in town than usual. Heh. Well, all your hard work over the past few months is starting to pay off. You might not be as popular as the Bracers yet, but you're on the board at least. Now's the time for you guys to show this city what you can do. Yeah, you're right. I can't shake the feeling this is just some half-baked pep talk to trick us into working. Man, I just wanted to kick back over at Michelin with all my lovely nurse friends. Michelin? That is where a theme park is located, correct? If I recall, you can get there via one of the Harbor District's cruise ships. Heard that Mishi works there as the park's mascot. Mishi? Oh, isn't he that gray cat character? I've heard of him, but I don't think the theme park was there before I left Crossbow 3 years ago. Well, Michelin has operated as a wellness resort for a long time now. I think the theme park, on the other hand, was built around 2 years ago. It's been extremely popular ever since. Oh yeah, I went there once, and it seriously blew me away. I bet that place is swamped with visitors during the Anniversary Festival. Interesting. Very interesting. Chief? Anyway, just focus on your support requests for the next 4 days, got it? As usual, it's up to you how much you want to get done. You get a fresh batch each day, so you better get to it. Chapter 3 begins. Okay guys, let's check what support requests we have for the day. Depending on what kind we receive, there's a chance we may even have to go outside the city. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. I've been hearing that some tourists are even going all the way to America Village. In addition to the train station and airport, a lot of tourists seem to be traveling by road. Phew, I bet Belgard and Tangram Gates have their work cut out for them. The anniversary festival will not be easy for Noel and the others. The Bracer Guild must be quite busy as well. Right, we can't be outdone by them. However, if we push ourselves too hard, we'll be exhausted before we know it. It might be best if we prioritize the requests by urgency. Good point. I'm gonna do them all anyway. Let's knock them down one at a time. Yeah, that's probably not important. Let's do important item retrieval. We expect illegal parking to be a problem during the anniversary festival. We'd like to enlist the aid of the SSS to help us crack down on it. To celebrate the 70th anniversary, we decided to publish a visitor's guide that describes many famous places in Crossbell. We'd like to request photographs be taken from around the state. For more details, talk to the receptionist at the Crossbell News Service in the Harbor District. I request your assistance in the search for a lost item, if you please. For details, see Warrant Officer Marielle, the commanding officer of Belgard Gate. A dangerous monster, giant drome, has been sighted in Geofront's B1 sector. We ask that Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly. Our own Dr. Joachim Gunter here at St. Ursula Hospital has gone missing. Please hurry up and help us find him. For more details, come to St. Ursula Hospital reception desk. Alright. Time to get my guide out real quick and get cracking. Gotta feed the cat. Alright, what was it Pearl Glass? I feel like that was a good one. Honestly, I think I have all these already, but we're gonna try one more. Probably won't spend too long on this, so it'll get tedious. Growl. Pet, pet. Pet, pet. Ah, it feels so peaceful here. It always feels like my brain switches right off when I'm here. It's unavoidable. When Zeet sunbathes, his fur turns all soft and fluffy. Try the tiger rockfish. eh. I don't think we have a lot of good fish to give him yet, but... So excited for Trails into Reverie. I got my pre-order all secured. It's gonna be good. Alright. New equipment. Got all this money burned a hole. It's probably gonna be gone in a second. That is the one thing I liked about Fantasian, is that I never really ran out of money. Oh, they're not too expensive yet. Rusty nail for a gun? Seems kind of dangerous. Don't usually buy armor that much, because you usually get it from chests anyway. But we got all the weapons, which is good. Finally do that slot. Oh, we can do upgrades now. Fun. Let's go do this first. Get the highest ones done and work our way down. Hell yeah. Probably do this one next. These. Why is it all the way down here? It's not sorted? So weird. Oh well. Oh, you're all here? Need some modifications? Weapons and armor made by customizing are stronger, cannot be bought at weapons shops, and special effects may be added. Monsters may drop the necessary materials. Petrify 10%? Sweet. Yes, I would like 99 of these, please. Because they're gonna catch all these hands. Yeah, I think we have enough for 3 more. Sweet. I think I already showed this, but we'll do it just in case. Hello SSS, how you doing today? I figured I'd be much busier than past years, but this is too much. Yeah, we know how you feel. You seem just as swamped as us. Us police officers really do have our plates full during the festival. By the way, we received a support request from the Metropolitan Division. Just getting rid of some letters there. Is anyone from their department in right now? Oh, you mean the request regarding ticketing illegally parked cars? They're so busy, it seems like they've been flying in and out of the building all day. I might be able to catch someone if I call now, though. Perfect, could we ask you to do that for us? And while you're doing that, could you check my battle notebook? Because that's actually what I'm here for. It would be most helpful. Yeah, let's knock this one out. Looks like we're in agreement then. Understood, I'll call them immediately. Feel free to wait in the conference room until they arrive. We've been waiting here for an awfully long time. Long time. They must be pretty busy. Yeah, not much we can do about it. Festival must have them run around like headless chickens. Hey, sorry about that. We all had our hands full for a bit there. Sorry for making you guys wait. Don't worry about it. I'm the Metropolitan Division's Chief Julish, and I'm Officer Kate, a much easier name to pronounce, of the same division. Thanks for lending us a hand, Special Sports Section. Looks like we have to give a formal introduction this time around. I am Lloyd Bannings of the Special Sports section, and these are my 3 colleagues. My 3 nameless colleagues. We know you're swamped with work, but would you mind explaining the details of the request? No problem, allow me to explain. But first, I think that's enough with the formalities. I don't mind if we speak more casually now. Sorry, our chief likes to take things easy. Anyway, I think this was written in the support request. I'd like for you to ticket any illegally parked vehicles on the outskirts of town. This goes without saying, but everyone's short on hands during the anniversary festival. All we need you to do is jot down the car's license and slap a warning sticker on it for us. Is that really all you'd like us for us to do? You don't need us to tow them? Yeah, don't worry about that. They're probably not getting anything more than severe than a fine anyway. A lot of people drove in from the Empire Republic, so they don't know the parking rules. Towing would be too much. More importantly, you need to watch out for the cars that have parking permits. Parking permits? What is this witchcraft? Yes, not every car is necessarily parked there illegally. Some of them obtain permits to park there beforehand, so you need to exercise caution. Cool, we'll keep our eyes peeled for the ones with the permits. Okay, I think I understand the procedure. And I think I recall seeing 4 or 5 cars at the eastern and western exits of town. Let's go check both spots first. Indeed. Okay, let me give you this list of permit holders. And while you're at it, take this pack of warning stickers. We like to call this our illegal parking enforcement kit. Or IPIC. That's a very good acronym. Okay, got it. Please report to Rebecca once you've completed our requests. Kate and I are gonna hit the city, so we'll be gone all day, drinking and gambling. Understood. We'll give our report to Rebecca. Alright, we ready to hit up those exits? Yes, let us be off. Thank you. This is all I wanted. Alright. I gotta show my fisherman's notebook. I guess I don't have enough yet. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I need 4 more. Sheesh. Well. Ooh, new miscibles. We'll buy it from the store for once. Crossbell times. Nope, wrong one. How about some popcorn, folks? It'll be the tastiest thing you'll have all day. Lies. I can see hamburgers right there. Put a lot of work into perfecting my popcorn recipe. I just added a ton of more butter. Am I a chef yet? That's why it's so dang tasty. Best recipe in all of Zemuria. Try it for yourself and get congestive heart failure. More recipes. Oh, I still need to do that one too. To the department store. Away! There it is. This game's like 10 years old. Came out in like 2010. Just didn't get ported till now. I'm so glad that it's ported now, so more people can play it. But how you doing? Kurani? I'm not sure how to say your username. I probably butchered it, but Kurani? I don't know. Hope you're doing good today. It was Randy, yeah. Makes stew out of it, apparently. Stew pizza. I like how he's the best at it, but he's just making failures. So it's usually how my cooking goes. There we go. I'm okay with that. Ooh. Come on. Ah, there we go. I was gonna say, maybe if Tio and Ellie make it together, it'll be even worse. 1 stars. It's so bad, it makes you stealthy. Time to give out some tickets. It's a Reinford Company luxury car. License plate number is CL1101. It's a Verne Company private car. License plate number is CW6422. Company Argyle truck. License plate ES4521. Yeah. Okay. Now, pink car. Oh, West exit. I was like, flashy purple car. I don't know where that is. I'm probably supposed to look at this and figure it out, but I'm just looking at the guide. It's a duplicate license plate. Is it this one or the other one? No, let's play this one. Or one of these cars? Oh, there it is. Where's my event? It's supposed to trigger an event or something. Usually single player, but I did play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. That's probably about the only MMO I've played. How about you? Do you play a lot of single player or MMOs? Probably because I didn't do all of these. There we go. Finish placing the stickers to give a report. Sounds like a plan, my man. I don't think they were in a hurry, so it may be ideal to check all of the cars one more time before we return. However, we are unable to remove any incorrectly placed stickers. Well, I don't think we'll have anything to worry about. Okay, now I think I have to do this. Hold on a gosh darn second. Hey look, I've seen this license plate number before. Oh, I should just skip to here. Why am I not doing that? Wait, what? Didn't we see this plate number over at the west exit too? Actually, I think you're right. I don't think it was this type of car though. Isn't it against... or it is against state regulation for multiple vehicles to share an identical license plate number. Yeah, Tio Tot's right. You gotta have a unique number or you're breaking the law. Probably a good idea to jot this plate down, yeah? Absolutely. Better report this to the Metropolitan Division later. I didn't really quit, I just suspended it because I had caught up to, what was it? Endwalker was the last one? Whatever the last one was called, which was really good. I just haven't been keeping up with like the small updates they've done. I'll probably wait till they drop another like expansion and then get back into it. I just have so many like single player games that I want to try and get to that if I spend all my time on Final Fantasy XIV, I'll just never get through any of them. To the one who offers bountiful food, I pray this letter reaches you. Each time I pass by the statue, I am touched by your kind heart and feel invigorated. Despite the strife that plagues Crossbow, I feel society will become brighter by the day if people like yourself continue to persist with kindness. Thank you for the hope you bring. Though a meager gift this may be, hope you accept it. Just tear bombs all around. Hey everyone, how's the request to ticket those illegally parked cars going? Please notify me once you're ready to hand over your report. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division for you. We're all ready to give our report. Could you contact them, please? Understood. I'll take care of it now. I apologize for the inconvenience, but do you mind waiting again until they're here? Not at all. We understand they're busy. That's it for the report. Here's the list of license plates for any illegally parked cars. Oh wow, you even looked all the license plates and permits up for us. Yes, we were thorough, so I don't believe there are any mistakes. Many of the owners were from either the Republic or the Empire, so we had to be especially careful. Wow, you guys went that far for us? Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if you guys just rushed through it. That's typically how we do things, you know? Especially since you handed it off to us. What are you talking about, Chief? We take our job very seriously. Oh yeah, I guess you do, huh? My bad. Anyway, looks like we managed to write off one task from our to-do list. Thanks guys, this should give us a bit more breathing room. Right, allow me to give you my thanks. You can definitely count on the SSS to take care of your work, eh? Ha, can't even escape the handyman treatment at headquarters, can we? Hey Lloyd, shouldn't we tell him about the inconsistency? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, detective. There is one thing. What's wrong? We noticed something strange with the license plates. There were 2 cars that shared the same license plate number across both exits. I believe the license plate number was CL1101. Wait, seriously? Could one of the plates be a forgery? I think I know what's going on. So you need to pay a fee to obtain a parking permit, right? But you get charged daily for those things, so it ends up costing a pretty hefty sum of mirror to park there the whole festival. Someone probably wanted to skip out on spring for 2 separate permits. Wow, what a cheap ass. Guess we should be glad it's not anything more serious than that, though. Indeed. Kate, do me a favor and check this out for me. Yes, sir. Anyway, looks like our job here is done. We'll be taking our leave now. If you ever need assistance again, the SSS will gladly tackle the case for you. Even if it's getting milk from the grocery store. No matter how mundane the task. Or just on call 24/7. Thanks, we're all counting on you. The festival's been dumping loads of work on us, but let's keep up the hustle. So I'm pretty sure I got the DP for that, right? Should be all 7 of it. Yep. Ooh, I've been promoted. Ingenuity quartz. Ooh, that's nice. EP recovers. Well, let's switch this one. She's in there. Alright. What in the world is this? That's a sheet, Lloyd. Huh? Was this here the other day? Let's take a little peek, shall we? Randy, is something wrong? This thing is one of the CGF's armored cars. Why is it here? Probably because we're at the gate where they work? Top of that, they went so far as to conceal it with this tarp. Oh yeah, it's real concealed. I mean, it's hardly even noticeable. Conceal is a bit much. It's barely hiding the thing at all. Thank you, Randy. In fact, this half-assed attempt to hide the thing only makes it more conspicuous. Oh yeah, didn't we get a support request from someone at Belgard Gate? Maybe this armored car has something to do with it. I believe the request was to search for a lost item. And as for the client, it was a Warrant Officer Marielle. She was that blonde soldier we met before, right? Yep, that's right. She may be busy with work, but we should try asking her about the requests. Perhaps you could casually bring up the armored car if you're so interested in it. Good idea. Alright, let's pay her a visit. Wrong door. Oh, come on, I couldn't have just up and disappeared. If I don't find it soon. Yo, Marielle, how's my favorite CGF soldier doing? Nice to see you again, Warrant Officer. Randy? And the rest of the Special Support section? What are you four doing here? Oh, right, it's about that support request I submitted, isn't it? I've been in such a rush, I nearly forgot about it. Oh, that's alright. I'm sure you must have been swamped with your work. Haha, classic Marielle. She puts on a serious face, but she's really not all there. Excuse me? Someone like you has no right to say that to me. Let's try to settle down, shall we? I know it's sudden, but would you mind explaining the request to us? CGF wouldn't be coming to us for help unless they really needed it, so I've been curious to learn the details. Yes, that's correct. Forgive me for losing focus for a moment there. So we've been searching the premises here at Belgard Gate for a certain crucial item that's gone missing. Normally finding it would be our top priority, but as you can see, we're running short on manpower during the anniversary festival. So we decided to ask for some assistance in the matter. I think I understand the situation. So what exactly are we looking for? The key to the armored car that the Guardian Force has just deployed. It's one of the newer models. A new model? I'd only heard rumors about it, so I take it that it has finally been deployed? I fail to understand how you could have lost something so valuable. Damn, Tio's making him feel worse about it. Let me guess, the commander? Suppose that wasn't a hard guess. It wasn't? How so? Well, it started yesterday. The commander threw an exclusive party to ring in Crossbow's 70th anniversary. Over the course of the night, the commander drank much more alcohol than he should have. And then he had one of the soldiers drive our new armored car to his party. Must have been trying to win over the higher-ups by showing off his shiny new ride. How very tasteless. Once the commander returned and had the car parked inside the gate, he snatched the key from the driver, and later it just vanished from his possession somehow. Now that we can't move the car, we had no choice to put a tarp over it in a last-ditch effort to conceal it. I was wondering what that was doing outside. But was that really your best move? Tarp almost makes it even more conspicuous. Well, if they left the car as is, it would probably raise a lot of questions they don't wish to answer. For example, why is the CGF's new heavy-duty armored car actively deployed inside the border gate? If the Imperial Army took it as a threat, I'm not sure we'd be able to reason with them. I mean, they got better tanks. I don't think they're sweating. You can't be serious. At the very least, we'd like to avoid any provocation at all costs. Is this new model really all that? The armored cars we were using before were pretty top of the line in terms of defense and mobility, if I remember right. I mean, what about offense? Trust me, it is. The new model is an upgraded, more combat-oriented version of our old cars. It's equipped with Vulcan cannons, miniature missile pods, and has seen an entire overhaul when it comes to its base firepower. Yeah, I like the dialogue a lot. It's just, it's very text-heavy, which is good for the world building. They do a really good job with that. Which is why I don't talk to all the NPCs, because it would drag on a little bit, but if you inspected the CGF's entire arsenal, it would easily come out on top. No doubt about it. Gotcha. I agree with you, then. Leaving that out in the open sounds a bit too dicey. So, where exactly is that oh-so-wonderful commander right now, anyway? This is still his office, ain't it? It is. He's just away at the moment. He headed out this morning, left us to sort out this mess. Said he couldn't possibly call off all the soirees he was hosting for the festival and flake out on Crossbow's top elites? I think not. Sounds like him, alright. The more I hear about this commander, the less I am eager to meet him. Anyway, we really want to move the armored car out of the public eye ASAP. Will you help us find the key? We'd be happy to help, Warrant Officer. Really? Thank you very much. Now would you mind helping us retrace the commander's steps? Did he mention anything that might give us any leads? Let me think. If you'd like to hear what I was able to get out of him this morning, I'd be more than happy to share. That should suffice. When the commander returned, he had the armored car parked right inside the gate, and he took the key from the soldier driving. And then, I imagine he was craving a light snack to wash down all that alcohol. So he stopped by the mess hall and had one of the cooks make him some food. Afterwards, he waltzed up to the roof, sung his heart out for quite a while. Once he finally tired himself out, he realized he had no idea where the key had gone. He sounds like a proper drunk. I think it was a miracle that he made it up to the rooftop at all, given his condition. Just another day in the life for that deadbeat. From what we just heard, we know for a fact that the key was lost while he was gallivanting around the gate. And if that's the case, we shouldn't have to worry about searching anywhere other than Belgard Gate. I agree, Ellie. Alright then. We should perform a sweep of the general area first. Who knows, we might find some clues or, with luck, the key. Warrant Officer Marielle, would you like to accompany us on our search? I'm afraid not. I feel like I would just get in the way if I came along. I'll still be doing what I can to find it, though, starting with tearing apart the commander's office. Don't you worry about a thing. Even in the most desperate of situations, you can always count on old Randy to help you out of a pinch. Jeez, I really am counting on you, Randy, so I hope you can live up to that big talk. We should go ahead and commence our search for the key. Let's start by checking the armored car itself. It's just in the ignition. Nope, it was inside. So according to Marielle, the commander parked the car here and it hasn't been moved since. I say we should search the area for the key, but I assume the CGF would have found it if it was actually here. It's a good point. It'd be a waste of time to search the area again. Besides, the car has those bulky Vulcan cannons on top. We can't exactly remove the tarp to take a closer look. Damn, I kinda want to see this baby in all its glory. Randy, have you ridden in an armored car like this before? This model should be a modified edition of the conventional armored car, so it should feel largely the same. Now, there's just something I'm kind of curious about. If they got permission to use them, I'm sure they'd be super nice for patrols and stuff like that. I bet Noel would die of happiness. Yes, all the Trails games are connected. I would say start with Trails in the Sky, but it's kind of locked on PC or Steam at the moment. So if you have to start with one, I would start with Trails from Zero or Trails of Cold Steel and work your way back if you have to. I mean, ideally, you would go from the Sky Trilogy to these two games, then through Cold Steel, because they all kind of tie into each other, but they are kind of separate as well. And there's a lot of callbacks to previous characters and events. But yeah, they're very good. Recommend to play on rainy days? I don't know. Maybe some Stardew Valley or something casual. Okay. I think you might be right. Huh? Looks like we have some visitors from the Empire. Let's go check it out. Time to split up, gang. Oh. Appears to be from the Rifle Company. Who owns this? Wait a second. That's the only thing I don't like about the turbo mode, is that some dialogue will just skip right past. Oh, if it isn't the fine ladies and gentlemen of the special sports section. I wonder who it could be. Good day, everyone. I trust that Crossbows is treating you well. Uncle Dieter? It's been a while, sir. Ha ha ha. It has indeed. You'll have to forgive me. Did my arrival get in the way of your duties? Not at all. This guy's suave as ever, I see. Are you returning from a business trip by any chance, sir? That's right, negotiations in the Empire. Put that aside. Can't help but ask about that great big thing sitting behind you. I guess it's hard not to notice. It's kind of a long story. I see. Allow me to make an educated guess then. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it must be one of the CGF's new armored cars or something like that, right? How did you... Haha, did I catch you off guard? There's a simple explanation, I assure you. You see, at the party I attended yesterday, I ran into the CGF commander. He, in his drunkenness, mentioned something about that very car to me, to one of his subordinates, I believe. I've sat with him at multiple parties now, and I really do think he should work on that drinking problem of his. That answers that. You must have left for the Empire directly after the party, correct? And if that's the case, you might have the clue we're looking for. What exactly do you mean? Allow me to explain. I think I'm starting to understand. That would certainly explain why there's an armored vehicle with mounted guns just sitting in the middle of a high traffic area. However, I'm afraid I won't be of much help to you all. Like I said earlier, I had negotiations in the Empire today, so I had to leave the party early in order to make it on time. In other words, by the time the commander made it back to Belgard Gate, I was already long gone. Jeez, what a bummer. Guess all we can do is stick to retracing his steps. This may be presumptuous of me to ask, but can I give you a piece of advice that was given by Bell a long time ago? Maria Bell gave you advice? Again, it was many, many years ago, but I had the habit of losing things. There were just so many projects I had to keep track of that I couldn't help but misplace a document here and there. Really? I would have never guessed that, judging by how you act now. Haha, I feel like part of it had to do with my still being young and inexperienced at the time too. Anyway, every time I would lose something, Belle would always be there to find it for me. And each time she would let out a great big sigh and tell me this. Father, how many times do I need to tell you? When you lose something, you have to look where you least expect it to be. Search the unexpected places? Well, I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. In short, Belle was trying to tell me to change my perspective. Though I don't know how useful you all will find this advice, of course. No, sir, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. Haha. I don't know if I've been much help, but I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh dear, I seem to have gotten all carried away with our conversation. I think my car might be a bit of a nuisance sitting in the middle of the gate like this. If you'll excuse me. Oh, have a safe drive home, sir. Thank you, sir. Until we meet again. Never changes, that guy. You know, he gave us some pretty valuable advice. Change our perspective, huh? That's definitely something we forgot to think about. It might be the key to finding this, key. Now then, let's keep retracing the commander's steps and see where that takes us. I believe Warrant Officer Mariel told us that after the commander parked the car, he went to the mess hall. Yeah, let's take our investigation there. Yo, Stella, keeping yourself busy? Oh, Randy, funny seeing you here. Were you wanting to order something? Not exactly. I'll take an order of justice. We're searching for the armored car's key as per Warrant Officer Mariel's request. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got stuck with that? The warrant officer already asked me to look around. I combed over the mess hall high and low, but it's nowhere to be found. Suppose we can mark the mess hall off our list then. We're in the process of retracing the commander's steps. Do you mind recounting what you witnessed last night? Sure, I don't mind. First day of the anniversary festival was incredibly hectic here. I was finally winding down from the craziness of the day when the commander stormed in here utterly wasted. All of a sudden he yelled at me to cook something that would sober him up, so I had to do some forced overtime. And because of that, I wasn't able to get around to any of my prep work I needed to do for today. Wow, he sounds pretty terrible. Oh, for sure. Guy swaggers around like he owns the place, but doesn't do a lick of actual work. Sounds like he's the complete opposite of Deputy Commander Bales. Excuse me, would you know if he had the key on him while he was eating his meal? Beats me. I only heard about it being lost when I woke up this morning, so I'm afraid I wasn't really paying attention. Is that so? There's no way of knowing whether he had the key here or not. What's everybody doing gathered around in the mess hall? Good timing, Beyond. Like Bed Bath & Beyond? I didn't know there's someone famous here. These people are helping the CGF recover the key or whatever. Nice to meet you. We're the Special Support Section. Oh yeah, I heard about you all. Nice to meet you too. Hey, Beyond. Still the same military buff as always? Afraid so. It's been a while, Randy. So, Beyond, do you end up finding the key? Did you end up finding the key? You know, the one the warrant officer told us about. After giving a quick search, I can safely say that it isn't in the inn. Pretty sure the commander didn't bother heading there after his meal anyway. Sorry, but what do you mean by pretty sure? Weren't you at the inn last night? I imagine you would know whether he came in or not, right? I'd finished my work for the day by then, so I was actually taking a break up on the roof when he got back. Wait, Hold on. Did you remember something? Yeah, I passed by him as I was leaving the roof. And if I'm not wrong, I remember him spinning around something that looked like a keychain. That must have been the key you were all looking for. Then that means it's extremely likely that the commander had the key until he headed up for the roof after leaving the mess hall. It bothers me that he would act so nonchalant with something so important. I certainly agree, but at least we picked up a valuable statement. Haha, good thing that memory years finally kicked in, eh? Better late than never, right? Haha. You've got to be kidding me. Do you realize how much time I wasted searching the mess hall because of you? Sorry about that. Well, I think it's time for me to head back to work. See you later, Stella. He ran. Well, thanks to him, we finally got ourselves a solid lead. Thanks for all your help, Stella. Brandy's right. Even though you only knew it wasn't in the mess hall, that narrowed down our list of potential hiding places significantly. You're welcome. I'm not really sure how important this key is, but please find it. Not just for the CGF's sake, but for Warrant Officer Marielle. We'll do our best, I promise. Now is our next destination the roof? Nope, still the inn. Well, we made it to the roof. According to Warrant Officer Marielle, the CGF commander sung his heart out here. I imagine it took quite a while to climb the stairs while he was under the influence. Yes, but our biggest issue is that he doesn't remember where exactly he misplaced the key. If he were to lose it anywhere, this would be the place. Let's try searching for a while and see where that takes us. What's this shiny object here? Oh, it's just a 10 mirror coin. Commander probably dropped it. Wait, is that it? Wire? Just where in the world could this key be? What's this? The lid of a juice can? Yeah, we can just throw this away. That tunnel leads into Erebony, right? That's right. More specifically, that tunnel and the fortified mountain base up ahead both comprise Garrelia Fortress. As the Empire's easternmost stronghold, it is used to keep Calvard in check. Seeing it this close, I cannot help but feel incredibly intimidated by the Empire. Haha, can't blame you for feeling that way, Teotot. After all, that mountain's hiding two of the Empire's scariest weapons, the railway guns. Railway guns? I feel like I've heard of them somewhere before. I'm sure you have. They're the pride and joy of the Imperial Army. They're ultimate weapons of mass destruction. Heard those bad boys fire 80 red shells. Interesting. So these are the battle weapons developed by the Reinford Company. 2 years ago, tensions between the Empire and Republic had finally reached a breaking point. While both countries began to conduct large-scale military exercises, the wall over there opened, revealing their two enormous railway guns. Weapons which have the capacity to hit Crossbell City. If Erebony were to unleash them, tragedy would be unavoidable. Crossbell Times never once mentioned these while I was living here in Calvard. I never knew these things were that unstable at the time. Well, as you can see, they've got their trump card stored away right now. We might owe the Liberlian Queen's non-aggression pact. Thanks for that. Definitely. I always heard that she was an admirable person, but I have a newfound respect for her now. Looks like we got sidetracked. We should continue our search for the key. We've already searched every place it might be up here, haven't we? Well, at the very least, we know for a fact that the commander was up here. True, but we may have made a mistake to assume that he dropped the key on the roof. If that were the case, the guardsmen would have found it immediately. Considering what Mr. Croyce told us earlier, we might have to change our perspective on this entire thing. It's only a possibility, but what if the key fell into a place that we can't normally reach? Let's investigate every nook and cranny of this place one more time. Huh? Lloyd? What's the matter? I see it. How the hell did it end up in a place like that? Given its true location, I'm not surprised that they are unable to find the key, no matter how much they scoured the gate. For now, let's let the warrant officer know. We should be able to reach it with the ladder. Hopefully they have one around here we can borrow. Right, let's go find her. I think you were looking for this? It seriously ended up in a place like that? I never would have found it then. What probably happened is that your commander dropped it while he was singing on the roof. That aside, I'm just relieved that you were able to find it. Thanks to you, we can finally move that armored car someplace where tourists won't stumble across it. I guess I'm in your debt this time, Randy. Don't worry about it. But if you really want to make things even, how about going on a date with me? It'd be a good time. I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots never change, do they? Well, thank you for everything, SSS. You're welcome. If you ever need anything from us, all you have to do is submit a support request. I'll keep that in mind. Now, if you'll excuse me. Case closed, eh? I suppose so. I wasn't sure we would find the key for a second there. If a stranger picked it up, I don't know what we would have done. Considering where it was dropped, I'd say we got lucky. I'm inclined to agree. Incidents like this could be avoided if their commander was a bit more observant. He's always been an incompetent jackass who always thinks about himself. Even back when I was stationed here. If we didn't find that key, Mario probably would have taken the heat for losing it. That man is hopeless. No denying that. Still, at least we know there are people like the Deputy Commander and the Warrant Officer doing honest work in the CGF. I'd like to think that most of the guardsmen are following suit, despite everything. Good point, Lloyd. Well, time to hand out? Yeah, let's go. Time to kill Jerome. Ooh, Petrify and Sleep. Nice. I think I might just farm some XP for this guy. He's gonna keep calling allies. exterminated. Now I can fish. Time to find the professor. Where could you be, Doctor? Good afternoon, Sarah. We saw the support request you submitted. Oh, the special sports section? I'm glad you could stop by. Something the matter? Yes? We were here because of one of St. Ursula's doctors went missing, right? Seem awfully calm for a situation like this. Well, I wouldn't call it calm exactly. I think exasperated is a bit more accurate. Exasperated? Could you clarify the details of your requests? Seem to be a misunderstanding over how severe we consider a missing persons case to be. Yes, I should probably explain. One sec. I take my med. The doctor in question is a man named Joachim Gunter. Dr. Gunter is, well, despite being an expert in his field, he sometimes disappears at the most inconvenient times. Sounds like you should fire him. Dr. Gunter, wasn't he the man with the blue hair and the glasses we met before? And by missing, you really meant the guys playing hooky? If we're being blunt, yes. Hospital still has a lot of things left on its plate, and we are at quite a loss without him. I see. So the real heart of the matter is that you don't know where the doctors run off to. Yes, unfortunately that's exactly right. I'm sorry, everyone. It might have been irresponsible for me to write the request like I did, gone missing and all that. What do you think, guys? I think we could postpone this if you want. Based on the information given, the level of urgency seems quite low. Maybe so, but I say we take a crack at it. I'd hate to leave Sarah in the lurch. I suppose there's still a chance he could have gotten mixed up into some trouble. Sarah! Pant, pant, pant. Oh, Lighten, need I remind you not to shout in here? You wouldn't want to disturb our patients. Sorry about that. Hey, if it isn't our favorite assault victim, how you holding up, man? What? Oh, hey everyone. I really appreciate everything you did for me. Wait, that's not the problem right now. Sarah, where the heck is Dr. Gunter? About that, I'm sorry, Lighten, he still isn't back. You're joking, right? Oh goddess, what does he expect me to do with all this work? I'm just an intern. Ugh. No time to complain. I can do some of it at the very least. What was up with that? Oh, Dr. Gunter pushes his work onto Lighten pretty regularly. And with him absent, Lighten is desperately trying to chip away at the mountain of work he left behind. Can only imagine how much stress he must be under. Yeah, I doubt we can leave this one hanging if that's the case. We gotta do it for poor Lighten. I agree, he is certainly deserving of pity. Wow. Well, alright then. Sarah, do you have any idea where Dr. Gunter might have gone? Oh, does this mean you're accepting my request? Thank you, everyone. Recently, Dr. Gunter's been talking about participating in an anniversary festival fishing tournament. It's quite possible that his disappearance had something to do with that. Considering he left during work hours, he should probably still be wearing his lab coat. I'm sure it'll stick out like a sore thumb. Ducking out of work for a fishing tournament? Sounds like this is more than just some once-in-a-while hobby. If it involves fishing, I'm sure the Fisherman's Guild on East Street would know something. Alright, we accept your request, Sarah. Once we find him, we'll contact the hospital and bring him back. That'd be perfect. Thanks so much. Excuse us. Looks like nobody's in. I figured we'd be able to find a clue about Dr. Gunter if we came here. Did all those fishing fanatics head out to their tournament or whatever it was? If they have, then our would-be clue has already left the building. Wait a moment, please. I still sense a presence somewhere inside. Oh, crap, I'm late. Huh? Well, if it isn't Detective Lloyd. Great timing, Copen. You got a second to answer a quick question? Sorry, man, I don't have time to sit here and chit-chat. I gotta hurry to the Fisher Cup out on Ursula's Road Sandbar. It's just about to start. The Fisher Cup? That the fishing tournament? Oh, you guys already knew about it? I should have known. Nothing gets past an angler. The Fisher Cup is a tournament held in honor of the Fisherman's Guild's president, Mr. Fisher. Wait, I just said I don't have time to sit around chit-chatting. If I don't get out there pronto, all the older guys will snag the best spots. Just one thing. One more thing. Among those attending the Fisher Cup, is there a doctor with glasses, blue hair, and a white lab coat? You talking about Joachim? I'm pretty sure he's coming today, yeah? Bingo. Bingo bango. Yeah. Oh, are you all going to enter the tournament too? In that case, take this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Huh? What's this? I'm giving it to you as a memento for competing in the Fisher Cup. It's a participation prize, so to speak. I don't ever recall committing to this tournament, so is this really okay? Wait, damn it, I forgot I was running late. Sorry guys, got a jet. You'd better get moving if you want to make it. For someone in a hurry, he really went out of his way. Yeah. Anyway, we know where Dr. Gunter should be headed. Should be headed to the sandbar on Ursula Road. We must hurry and reel him in. Haha. Caught his enthusiasm, eh, Tiotan? Silence. Oh, would you look at this? Haha, they look like they're really enjoying themselves. I'm impressed they can be so carefree with all these monsters on the highway. There are far fewer monsters than normal today. Were they scared away by the horde of fishermen? I kinda doubt that. But either way, we found our fishing tournament. All that's left to do is find Dr. Gunter. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, fishing. Fishing is truly delightful. I guess that what they say is true. The heart really is soothed with the cast of your line. It always helps me feel refreshed after a long day at the hospital. Blue hair, white lab coat. I think we got our man. Excuse me, are you Dr. Joachim Gunter? Joachim? Yes, that's me. I apologize, but I'm in the middle of something important. Did you need some... Aha! Finally, a bite. He's not even listening. I am. I'm hooked on your every word. Lame pun. Excuse me, sir. Sarah, one of the hospital receptionists, sent us a request to track you down, Doctor. Your repeat absences are causing problems for Leighton and the rest of the staff. I've got you now. Oh wow, a viper head, and a pretty big one at that. I can tell my daily trips from the hospital are finally starting to pay off. This dude's in his own little world. Sorry, bud, but I don't think he heard a single thing you said. I think you have to explain yourself again, Lloyd. But I was already yelling. I assure you that won't be necessary. The hospital staff is awaiting my return, right? It's nice to meet you all. I'm Dr. Joachim Gunter. I'm just a simple associate professor over at the St. Ursula Hospital. I can't help but feel that we met before. Deja vu, perhaps? I suppose there's really no point in trying to remember then. No, I wouldn't call this deja vu. We should have started with an introduction. Oh well, better late than never, right? I'm Lloyd Bannings, member of the Crossbow Police Department's Special Support Section. Now, Dr. Gunter, will you... It's fine, Lloyd, I understand the dilemma. So does that mean you'll return to the hospital? It's a good question, ma'am. However, I've been looking forward to the Fisher Cup for the last 2 months. It's kind of a big deal for us anglers. Since I won't have any free time during the festival, I figured I'd treat myself with this little fishing trip. Do you have no sense of responsibility as a physician? Well, of course I do. My wrist is awfully sore from all the apology letters I had to write every time I snuck out of the hospital last month. It's a good thing my old chum Leighton was there to help me write half of them. We're getting a little off topic now. What do we have to do to convince you to return to the hospital? Let me think about that. Well, since we're already at the Fisher Cup, why don't we settle this over Battle of the Baits? You mean fishing? Exactly. If you manage to reel in something larger than the viper head I just caught, I'll gracefully accept defeat in return. Simple, right? So it all comes down to a fishing match, eh? You think you're up for it, Lloyd? Fine, I accept your challenge. Any rules I should know of? Spoken like a true angler. I'll show my viper head to Certain in a little bit. Once you've caught a fish of your own, have him expect that one as well. As long as you caught a fish larger than my viper head, you will be declared the winner. Keep in mind that there are no do-overs. Once you've shown your fish to Certain, that's it. Oh, and no leaving the sandbar. Come with all your gear in hand, because leaving the sandbar to resupply is forbidden. So, how do the rules sound? No complaints from me. I hope I have enough bait on me. Maybe I should ask the other fishermen if I don't, though. I think it's time we start our bait off. Good luck, Lloyd. Let's have some fun. Are you competing against Yoakum? Just remember to have a good time, okay? Never forget that your desire to fish comes from the heart, not out of obligation. Sorry, I wanted to sound cool. Yoakum has managed to gain quite the reputation with the Fisherman's Guild. Despite St. Ursula working him silly, he always finds time to sharpen his angling chops. What a guy. Alright. Where is this guy with the supplies? The bottom of the... oh, right there. Wow, there's a monster of a catch. I think I found the perfect fishing spot. Oh, you guys are members of the Fisherman's Guild too? I suppose I am for the time being. Nice to meet you. My name is Lloyd. Lloyd, that's a pretty funny coincidence if I do say so myself. What do you mean? We share the same name, my boy. I'm Lloyd, the master fisher of the Fisherman's Guild. Certain asked me to be a special guest at the tournament, so I packed my things and came all the way from Liberl. I'll be here for the duration of the anniversary festival. Let's reel in some prize catches. Alright, other Lloyd? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Is this the Lloyd that Estelle was talking about earlier? Looks like you're in the middle of a match yourself, so have a great time out there. I only saw for a second, but boy, was Yoakum's catch enormous. You have to pull out all the stops to beat that monster. The catfish should do the trick, because it's king of this lake. Well, that's reassuring. Haha, come on, kid, don't make that face. Your first priority should be to have fun. You know what? I'll give you a useful piece of advice. Don't go for the deadliest catch right off the bat. The trick is to start off by stocking up on small fry first. The real money catches won't be satisfied with some dinky earthworm. You gotta bait them with real food like small fish. This spot's good for catching small fry. Here, try fishing with this bait. Thanks, I appreciate it. So I have to start small, huh? Alright, let's give this a shot. Nothing wrong with starting small before going big. Let's see. Another rod. There we go. Maybe I'll catch two. Now we're gonna catfish the catfish. Oh, come on, really? That is ridiculous. Barely gave me any time at all. why I like Cold Steel's fishing a little better. It's a little easier to do. Of course it got away. Are you serious? This is ridiculous. Not gonna finish the quest, I guess. Sheesh. There we go. Of course it's a gluttonous bass. It's the frickin' bruffish trolling me. Better be catfish. There we go. Jeez. Only took like 30 tries. Ha ha ha. Are you sure your fish measures up to mine? I'm not sure, but I don't plan on losing to you. Yeah, I'm excited to see the results. If you'll do the honors, certain. Judge away, my friend. Let's see. In Dr. Gunter's corner, we got an impressive viperhead. And of all the fish Lloyd caught, the largest among them was a catfish. After judging, the winner is... Gulp. Lloyd Bannings. Come again? Are you sure there wasn't an error in your judgment? Them's the breaks, bud. Lloyd's fish is absolutely massive. Trust me, my eyes never lie. You're kidding. You did it, Lloyd. Hell yeah. You never failed to deliver. Except that, like, 7 times that I failed to deliver. I won? Fate is cruel. Well, a win's a win. Here's your little present to celebrate your victory. Thank you, Dr. Gunter. I appreciate it. Now it's time for me to hold up my end of the bargain. Off to the hospital I go. You know, to do my actual job. Really? I was expecting you to throw more of a fuss. Excuse me, miss? I'm not some rowdy child. Anyway, our little match was a great opportunity to get in some quality fishing in. I'm more than satisfied for the time being. The time being like 20 minutes. Huh? He's a crafty one, ain't he? He was totally using us to buy more fishing time, I bet. Utterly despicable. I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. It's a pleasure, certain. I'll see you around. Sure, pal. Look forward to seeing you at the next competition. Likewise, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, such support section, I have a hospital to attend to. I'll be waiting at the bus stop if there's anything else you need from me. That dude is had us completely wrapped around his finger. He's cunning, all right. I do not trust him in the slightest. He might swim away the moment we take our eyes off of him. Yeah, we should take the same bus to make sure he actually goes back to the hospital. Where in the world were you, Doctor? Do you know how many people you've inconvenienced by disappearing without a word? Haha, well, if you must know, I was competing in an intense event known as the Fisher Cup. It was put on by the Fishermen's Guild, and seeing that I'm a member, I couldn't possibly skip it. I have the Angler's Code to uphold. This is serious, Dr. Gunter. You do realize that Leiden is filling in for you as we speak, don't you? Oh, Leiden is? Haha, I really am blessed to have such a capable pupil. I think it would be rude of me to rain on his parade considering how hard he's working, so why not let things continue as they are? Yes, I think that's for the best. It will be a very educational for him. Very educational indeed. Get back to work this instant. Yes, ma'am. Is this guy always like this? He's supposed to be an associate professor, so I presume he has the qualifications. They do say it's a fine line between genius and insanity. That's enough before he hears us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I'll have to excuse myself here. Next time we meet, let's go fishing again, alright? I won't take no as an answer. Again? Ignore that. I don't know what he's talking about. So, you need anything else from us? No, that should be everything. Thanks for the help. You four are lifesavers. I don't know how else we could have gotten them back this quickly. If you were ever in need, please don't hesitate to come to us. We'll make sure to provide as much assistance as we can. Thank you. You can count on us as well. See you around. Yoko came up to me and insisted I take this novel a little while ago. If you ask me, he was being a little too shady about it. Wouldn't you know it, he swiped some of my bait while I was off guard. Does this guy just mess around all day? Hey, I'm not a fan of books, so you want to take this thing off my hands? Alright, I'll be right back. Just doing a quick bathroom break. Alright. Let me get back to it. A call? Oh boy, more trouble. Lloyd speaking. Hey, working hard as always, Lloyd? Fran, how's it going? I've been meaning to thank you two for inviting me to come to the concert with you yesterday. No big deal. You know, Noelle really had a wonderful time with you. And I did too, of course. Haha, glad to hear it. So what's up? Did an emergency request come in? Ah, yes, actually, something's come up. Sure you're familiar with the two gangs downtown? Well, there's been reports that they're currently fighting over in the Harbor District. Seriously? What are they thinking pulling a stunt like this with all these tourists around? We were thinking the same thing. Quite a few people called the police, but it seems all our patrols are preoccupied at the moment. Since you've dealt with them before, could we leave this to the special sports section? Of course. You said the Harbor District, right? We'll head there ASAP. Please be careful. The Harbor District? What happened there? Apparently, Wazy and Wald are back at it again. There are reports them and their gangs are causing trouble in the area. Oh my. Those troublemakers. Man, did all the festival hype get them riled up or something? Whatever the cause, they're putting innocent people in danger with a stunt like this. We should head there immediately and stop them. Understood. Alrighty. Guess we gotta go teach those punks yet another lesson. That's... Give me everything you got, you blue bastard. I don't need you to tell me that. Let's do this. What exactly are they doing? I'm not certain, but I do not get the impression they are doing anything especially dangerous. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the regular old throwdowns to me. We should still ask them what's going on. Fortunately for us, Wazy and Wald are here, so I don't think things will get out of hand. Hey, what the heck do you guys think you're doing? Oh, this is one of my favorite moments. Huh? Oh? We're gonna call about some hooligans causing problems, so we came here as fast as we could. Are they those Testaments and Saber Viper guys from the downtown district? You better stop all this fighting and scram pronto. The hell's up with this chick? Pardon us, we're with the Bracer Guild. We received a message claiming that a fight had broken out, so we're here to intervene. The Guild? You're Joshua and Estelle Bright. Your famous face has been all over the magazines lately. Yeah, the pleasure's all mine. You two are the leaders of these goons, right? Suppose you could call us that. I'm Wazy, leader of the Testaments, and this here is Wald, leader of the Saber Vipers. That matches the contents of the report. Doesn't look like you guys are having a serious fight, so what exactly are you doing? Oh, don't mind us, we're just having a bit of fun. Seeing how it's the anniversary festival, we thought we'd try something a little different from the usual routine. And so, we're having ourselves a series of one-on-one battles to decide which side is victorious. A series of battles? What are you guys talking about? Both teams have nominated 5 members each to engage in one-on-one battles. The final match will be between Wazy and Wald. We've agreed that the losing side will cover the winner's meal expenses for the remainder of the festival. Oh, that makes perfect sense. You guys are just having a friendly exhibition match. That sounds fun, so I guess I can let it slide. As if. I don't care if it's a friendly match, that doesn't make it okay to do it out here. Move your butts somewhere else. A lot of people pass through this street and you're being a total nuisance. Ha, fat chance. You know, I don't give a damn if you're bracers or whatever, but what does piss me off is how you keep acting like you're hot shit. Don't get so damn cocky. Now you listen here, bub. You're the idiot who's too cocky. All I'm telling you to do is have some common courtesy. You bitch. Sounds like you're asking to get your ass kicked. I don't mind taking you and your little friend on if that's what you want. Well, how should we handle this, Joshua? Everybody's watching us now. Don't make any rash decisions. It'd reflect poorly on the guild. Yeah, I figured as much. What the hell are you guys whispering about over there? Oh, I get it. You're getting ready to piss yourselves now that you gotta face Wald Wales, the Demon Smasher. Settle down, Wald. She definitely knows her way around a fight. In fact, I'd say odds are good she'd take you down without breaking a sweat. What'd you say? Oh, how'd you know? Yeah, it was just a hunch. Let's not ignore your friend over there either. He's even stronger than you, isn't he? Haha. I've still got a lot of training ahead of me. Hey, rude. I mean, sure, Joshua is stronger than me, but it still pisses me off that you just assumed that. Now, you know that being a bracer comes down to more than just brute strength. Haha, you're telling me this girlie could beat me in a fight? Ha! You think you're so tough? Prove it. You got this, Estelle? Yep, it'll be a piece of cake. Just straight up tosses him. What? What'd I tell you? She took down Wald? The hell's up with that chick? That was amazing. Are all bracers this strong? Hey there, buddy, you alright? My bad, I wasn't taking you seriously. Don't you think you're taking me a little too lightly yourself, though? Whoa, that was close. Estelle. Sheesh. You guys asked for this, you know. Don't start a fight with them if you're not going to finish it. Yeah, I get it. But I don't really feel like we should have to be the ones to apologize here. Haha, got you all riled up, didn't I? You're a hell of a fighter, I can tell. I love being the piss out of guys like you more than anything else. Come on, pull out that weapon of yours, punk. Hey, cool your jets, Joshua. It's fine. I'm fine. You don't need to get all serious. Hold it right there. Well, if it isn't the SSS, what are you guys doing here? We saw the whole thing go down. Please, I urge all of you to calm yourselves. Ha, as if I could. These bracers are pretty damn good. I'd heard rumors, but who would have thought they'd get me this fired up? It's precisely why I'm telling you to calm down, Wald. First off, you're in a public space. If you're dead set on having your matches, couldn't you at least do everybody a favor and move them somewhere out of the way? No deal. Isn't it a bit cruel to cut us off right as things are starting to get exciting? What are you saying, Wazy? Wald's totally lost his cool and those bracers are just trying to do their job. Shouldn't they stick to their guns and fight each other? Haha, damn straight. Now that I think about it, I'm actually kind of peeved too. If we both feel the same way, then maybe we should settle it. Right here, right now. Bring it on, girlie. Enough already. Joshua, don't just stand there, say something. Sorry, Lloyd, I don't think I can let this one slide either. What? I guess I'll be your backup then, Wald. You're strong, sure, but I'm willing to bet even you would run into trouble going up against those two. Whatever, suit yourself. Why is everybody in this city so damn stubborn? It's spiraling out of control very quickly. There is no doubt their dispute will cause a large disturbance for the citizens. You know, If you're itching for a fight that badly, then why not settle it some other way? Huh? How so? If they're not able to get all their aggressions out, it'll sour the rest of the festival for them. But how about we do it in a way that doesn't end with everyone all bruised and battered? A more friendly competition, you know? Friendly? What are you talking about? Not really sure I follow you, Randy. Listen up and be amazed. Heh, I see. Full contact foot race that makes use of downtown's rugged terrain, huh? I've gotta admit, that sounds pretty fun. Ha, this is great. Full contact? Hell yeah, you just got my attention. Speed, power, technique, and strategy. We'll need to consider all of them for this battle. Wow, I'm actually getting pretty hyped for this. Haha, right? Right? Don't let your head get too big, Randy. I'm glad that everyone won't be fighting anymore. Won't we still end up bothering all the residents in this district? I do not necessarily agree. It seems a number of them have already gathered to watch. That's right. It's like we were our very own festival attraction. And besides, you guys are going to be joining in too, aren't you? Guess we don't have much of a choice. We're already in this deep, so we can't leave things be. Sheesh, you just can't help involving yourself in stuff like this, huh? So it's your idea in the first place, Randy. Fine then, if we're gonna do this, it's going to be an official match. That means by the book. Once this is all over, all disputes will be settled and there will be no grudges afterward. Yeah, I don't think Joshua or I are going to complain about that. Heh, fine by me too. Can't pass up an opportunity to show the police and bracers they ain't jack. I'll show you who's the real boss around here. Haha, bring it on, Buster. I'll beat you into the dirt, fair and square. But I may have been just a teensy bit rude earlier too. So sorry about that. Huh? She did it again. This gal never ceases to amaze me. Hahaha, this girl's so full of surprises. Come on, if you apologize now, then what's the point of this whole race? Well, now that it's a friendly match, I thought it'd be good to clear the air, you know? Hope we all push ourselves as hard as we can and have a heck of a good time. You never change, do you? You're definitely one strange chick. What do I care, though? Give me the rules, Red. Who are you calling Red? Anyway, as I was just saying earlier, this game is pretty much just a foot race with a couple of extra rules to spice things up. Wazy and Wald are Team Downtown. Estelle and Joshua are Team Bracer. And Lloyd and I are Team SSS. Out of these three teams, the one that completes 3 laps around Downtown District the fastest will be crowned champ. It ain't as simple as running in a circle though. There'll be 3 checkpoints you gotta look out for. They'll be placed in the various alleyways around the districts. Just give them a good smack and they'll light up. You gotta light up all 3 checkpoints for it to count as a valid lap. So don't expect to be able to just hop across the rooftops and call it a day. And feel free to mess with the other teams however you like during the race. If you're lagging behind, maybe running a bit of interference will gain you some ground. What kind of tricks you pull and how you avoid the other team's stunts is up to you. Got all that? These are some pretty thorough rules. Hey, just curious, are traps allowed? You better believe it. Not only can you fight each other head on, but you can also use the terrain to impede your opponents. Gotcha. Joshua? Something wrong? No, it's just, I get the gist of the rules, but how do we determine the starting order? We'll settle with the coin toss. Lloyd, Wald, and Estelle. Each of you get a 1 mirror coin. Okay? Got it. Now flip the coin onto the back of your hand. The odd side out is the one who gets to go first. Hey, that's a smart idea. Well, here goes nothing. Heads. Also heads. Tails. Looks like we're up first. Crap. Ugh, darn it. Alrighty. Now can I get you to flip over another coin for me, Wazy? Sure. Lloyd. Estelle. Heads or tails? You can go ahead and pick. Well, if you insist, it's heads. That makes me tails then. Tails. Team SSS starts second. Ah, sorry, Joshua. It's not a big deal. Starting order doesn't matter too much with these rules like these. Well then, now that we've gotten that out of the way, everybody ready to begin? Yep, sure seems that way. Each team should get together and have a strategy meeting before we begin. Won't be much time for chatting once the race starts, you know? That's a pretty good point. Alright then, Wald. What do you say we have ourselves a lovely little private chat, just the two of us? You never fail to give me the creeps. Say, Lloyd, I'm sure you've noticed already, but we're at a big disadvantage here. Yeah, you're probably right. Wazy and Wald know the downtown district like the back of their hands. And then I feel like Estelle and Joshua are more formidable than they let on. Pretty much. It'll be a shot in the dark, but with some solid teamwork and a bit of luck, we might just pull this off. I'll cover the rear so you can go ahead and take point. No complaints here, but aren't you way faster than I am? When working in pairs, it's easier to coordinate if the faster one is giving support from the back. And besides, your Tonfas are going to be better suited than my halberd to warding off attacks. You've got a knack for making good snap calls, like whether to counterattack or dodge, and we're going to need that out there. Well, it's now or never. Let's give it a shot, Randy. Our opponents are no walk in the park, but if we're going to join in on this, might as well try to win. Haha, that's the spirit. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This is a bit of a rare opportunity, so how about we try out a combo craft during the race? What? Are you sure? It's a bit sudden. Well, I'd say we're both pretty familiar with each other's movements in battle by now. So let's just go for it. No rehearsal needed. Alright then, allow me to fire the starting signal. On my first shot, Team Downtown will start. Then 5 seconds later, I'll fire another shot for Team SSS to start. 5 seconds after that, Team Bracer will be the last to go. I will handle the countdown. We'll make sure to keep any spectators out of your way. And with that, the stage is finally set. But wait, the star is yet to arrive. Oh no, it's Grace. Grace? Isn't she with the Crossbell Times? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Some birdies told me about an exciting event about to go down here. Couldn't help but sink my teeth into this scoop. Sink your teeth into? The hell are you scheming, lady? The answer, my dear delinquent, is this. An electrifying full-contact foot race covered live from downtown. I even brought my cameraman along, so let's show some energy out there. I get the impression that she is trying to turn this competition into a spectacle. It's fine, isn't it? This is way more interesting than a brawl, I'd say. Sheesh, this gal. At least you're raring to go. Well, about time we get this show on the road. Yes, let's. Are you prepared, Wald? Hell yeah, I'm ready anytime. Alright then, I'll begin the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! The heart-throbbing races Team Downtown beginning a wheezing wall and set up to an insatiable start. We've already tagged the first checkpoint off to the second. But here come Lloyd and Randy of Team SSS charging from the starting line. Randy's especially fast on his feet, must have picked that up. Passing the first checkpoint. Stella and Joshua Bright burst from the starting line. Bonafide dynamic duo whose teamwork is unmatched. They've now tagged the first checkpoint and are hot on the other team's trails. Oh, now I get to advance the text when I want? Fantastic. Oh, what's this? A bold move by Wold Wales. How will Team SSS react? Crap. It's your call. Ha! Haha, well done. Lloyd and Randy managed to avoid Team Downtown's assault. Marvelous. They definitely dodged Wade's attack and are moving on to the next checkpoint. What's the plan? Let's counterattack. The hell? You got us good. Sorry guys. We'll see you up ahead. Or not. Second lap, here we go. Lloyd and Randy have taken a decisive lead, and they've passed the first checkpoint. Hold on, folks. What's this? Stella and Joshua are approaching at an incredible speed. Shh. Damn it, they managed to catch up. Hey, Lloyd. Huh? What? Quicklime? What a shocking development. Where'd this white smoke come from? Is this a trap laid by Team Bracer? Sorry about that, losers. We'll be taking the lead. Crap. Come on, we gotta go after him. Here they come. We're breaking through. Think, Lloyd. Hey, nice try. But we'll still be going on ahead. Gah. Gotta go after him. Let's hurry and tag this checkpoint. Don't get distracted now, boys. Die! Yeah. Phenomenal. Wazing Wall to launch a surprise attack on Team SSS. They now managed to pack the third checkpoint, put him in the hot pursuit of Estelle and Joshua. No. Damn it, at this rate. Randy? Isn't this great? I'm getting pumped. You have to pull out all the stops, so let's enjoy the hell out of this. Team Bracer is swinging through the square, almost reaching the beginning of the third lap. The other two teams let Team Bracer. This match is as good as over. And here we go. Of course, Team Downtown isn't going to make things easy for our dear Bracers. Heads up. Huh? Why are you alone? It couldn't be. Gotcha. Wow, nice moves. Ha, right back at you, girly. Ha, spectacular performance, sir. Likewise. Let's go, Estelle. Yeah. Let's chase them down, Wold. Don't need to tell me that. We'll get a dead heat between Team Bracer and Team Downtown, with the end in sight, which will be the team to claim victory. Ah! Unbelievable. What's this intense power rating from Randy? Wait, won't all the equipment get destroyed if this keeps up? Ah, it's the last lap anyway. The hell is this? A wire trap. Got you. Ah, darn it. You ain't getting away after that. Wait. Where's the other one? You're wide open. Nice one, Randy. Damn straight. Let's keep going. We're almost at the finish line. Go! Guess Success has managed to make an unprecedented comeback, overcoming the trials of this violent race. The other two teams have now reached the finish line. Oh my, which of them arrived first? Who cares? Anyway, give yourself a pat on the back, everyone. Round of applause from our audience members. I feel like they didn't give me time to read some of that, but oh well. Pant, pant, pant. Pant, 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 pant. Hee hee. Great race, you two. I was on the edge of my seat. Congratulations on your victory. It was all thanks to Randy's strategy and traps. Damn, man. If you weren't there, I would have never managed to pull off that last trick. I need a break, Lloyd. I think we pushed ourselves a little too far. I swear you boys are all simple-minded or stubborn. I suppose there was one girl participating in the race. Oh, you're right. You two sit tight for a minute. I'll go buy some cold drinks, okay? I shall accompany you. The marketplace on East Street is adequate, yes? You read my mind, Teal. I'll be right back, you two. Now that I think about it, I can't even remember why we agreed to this in the first place. Me neither. Guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Randy? Sorry you had to see me like that. At the end there, I got a bit too worked up and... Honestly, I'm not even sure which one's the real me. The chill guy who's always laughing and joking around? Or the monster who lost his cool and went all out during a fun little game? I've lost sight of the answer over the past 2 years. Randy. Can I ask where you were before you joined the Guardian Force? I remember you saying you aren't from Crossbell. Haha, where was I, he asked. The place as hot as Gehenna and as cold as the underworld. Huh? A world frozen over where blood boils and souls burn. A place where the brilliance of life and the dirtiest filth of human nature blend into a depraved mixture of suffering. That's where I was. Randy. Oh, I'm just messing with you. Haha, did I get you? As far as I'm concerned, my past ain't even worth talking about. I'm just living life in the present now. I'm a suave, good-looking dude who loves the nightlife. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, Randy, I mentioned it before, but I've had an older brother. Huh? Guy Bannings, an ace detective from the CPD's 1st Division. He was unbelievably optimistic, almost to a fault. After we lost our parents to an accident, he worked hard to support me all on his own. He was the kind of guy who wouldn't even let things like heartbreak or jealousy faze him. My brother was an amazing man. Sounds like it. Haha, guess your life hasn't exactly been all sunshine and rainbows either. So you've been trying to follow in your bro's footsteps this entire time? Yeah, something like that. Actually, I have a confession to make. You know, Randy, you kind of remind me of my brother. What? I mean, it's not like you look like him or anything. It's just the way you support Ellie, Tio, and me, no matter what we're up against. That part of you reminds me of Guy. Hey now, cool with this happy speech. Any more of this and my face will go as red as my hair. Haha, even the way you get all jokey when you're embarrassed is just like him. Dude, you know I got a lot of respect for you, Randy. You're very self-assured and confident, yet that doesn't stop you from being considerate and taking care of others. I look up to you, not just as a coworker, but as an example of what a man should be. To be honest, I still have a long way to go. Even if you were to tell me about your past right here and now, I doubt I'd be able to say anything meaningful in response to help you at all. So how about this? Someday when I'm able to confidently stand shoulder to shoulder alongside you and my brother, will you tell me your story then? Lloyd. Randy. After such an adorably earnest speech, how can I resist? Mademoiselle was right about you. You're so damn cute all the time, you're like a natural born lady killer. Wait a sec, I'm the lady killer here. Does that make you a lady killer? Hey, where's this coming from? And in case you've forgotten, I am an adult, so please stop treating me like I'm some child. Haha. What are you two doing? Here, some cold drinks for you. We found a stall selling soft drinks. Oh, thanks a ton. Yeah, we were really thirsty. Glug, glug, glug. Ah! I seriously don't get boys sometimes. You just wore yourself out on that race, so don't fool around too much when you're tired. Do I detect hints of jealousy, Ellie? What? No, why would I ever be jealous over something like this? More importantly, I mean, Lloyd wouldn't... right? Well, based on what I have heard, it is a genre that is swiftly gaining popularity. Surely a scene such as this would excite a great many fans. You think so? Sorry, Mademoiselle. Love is a battlefield, you know. All's fair, as they say. Randy. What are you guys even talking about? Lively as always? Hey, you guys. Already recovered? Pretty much. I've gotta say, you defeated us fair and square earlier. Damn, what a crappy ending. Hey, Red, how about you and I go at it for real next time? When you went all out there, right there at the end, you've been hiding your claws this whole time, haven't you? Ah, well, I wouldn't put it like that exactly. Using that much power all at once usually leaves me dead tired afterwards. I prefer to think of it as a trump card, so I don't use it unless I really have to. Both you and that damn black-haired dude. Yeah, screw it. I'm too tired to think anymore. Saber Vipers were rolling out. Right. Heh. We'll use this opportunity to take our leave as well. Adios. It was a lovely day of fun. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir. Wow, at least these guys have better leadership than the Ravens, huh? Nice job, guys. I could say the same to you. Huh? You two heading back already? Yeah, we were in the middle of a job before we got tangled up in this mess. Interestingly enough, we were in a similar situation. I can't believe it's already evening. Well, hey, at least we all had a ton of fun. Come on, you gotta live a little during the festivities, right? She really is a bundle of energy. That's just one of the things that makes this cell great. Hey, Randy, are you holding up okay after all that? Eh? Oh, I didn't peg you for having the same background as me, but maybe I was wrong. No, my circumstances are a little different, but I do know about what exactly you did back there. Oh yeah? Well, I've been using it ever since I was a little kid, so I should hold up just fine. Really? Apologize if I said anything uncalled for then. Don't worry about it, man. Randy? Hold on a second here. What exactly are you two even talking about? Don't worry about it, Estelle. Shouldn't it be about time we left anyway? Arios will be returning soon, won't he? Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, I just remembered something. Joshua, let's ask them about that one thing. Oh, good call, Estelle. Might as well since we're all here. What thing? Something up? Yeah, actually. You guys ever hear about this Swartz auction? Swartz auction? What kind of auction is that? Apparently it's an auction held somewhere in Crossbell. We got some intel that they run it every year during their anniversary festival. And this isn't some normal auction either. This one's extra strength shady. They deal in all kinds of stolen goods. Stolen goods? Are you serious? Well, it's just a rumor. The story goes that only the most lavish of items, each with mysterious origins, are put up for auction there. Judging by your reaction, I'm guessing you never heard of it before. Yeah, that's right. I've not seen the term come up in any of my searches of the police database as well. The Swartz auction. Pretty fancy name. Or Schwarz auction? I don't know. Aw, dang. I was hoping you guys would have heard something about it. Maybe it really is just a rumor? It's possible. However, given that Niall was our source, there may be something to it. Sorry to bring up something so weird out of the blue like that. Anyway, today was awesome. Still a little ticked we lost, though. Here's hoping we get to work on a case together someday. Or at the end of this game. I feel the same way. Well, if you'll excuse us. Thanks for today, guys. Right back at you. As the second day of the anniversary festival came to a close, Lloyd and the others returned to the special sports section. After wrapping up the reports, they decided to eat dinner and go to bed a little earlier than usual. Day 3. Phew, I'm beat. Yesterday really sapped all of my energy. And you're telling me we have 3 more days like this that ahead of us? You reap what you sow, Randy. After all, whose idea was the race to begin with? Yeah, the regret is kicking in. I'm getting old. These shenanigans with youngsters are bad for my heart. What are you talking about, Randy? Aren't you only 21? Lloyd? What is wrong? Oh, well, it's just I'm still thinking about what Estelle and Joshua told us yesterday. The Swartz auction, was it? Lloyd, the probability of that being a mere rumor is quite high. I mean, that's true, but given Crossbell's circumstances, I have a feeling the story might actually have some merit to it. Yeah, now that you mention it, this is the place where the Mafia just casually strolled the streets. You may be right. Crossbell's home to many strange occurrences, after all. Truth be told, I've heard of a similar disturbing rumor before. You have? About the auction? During my time studying abroad, I got to talk with people from a number of different countries. One such person was a noble girl I knew. She told me about a secret party that's thrown every year in a certain area of Crossbell. A secret party? Definitely sounds shady to me. Apparently, it's one where nobles and businessmen of each nation gather behind closed doors. Of course, back then I just dismissed it as simply a rumor. Although now I'm not so sure. I see. Could it be possible that this party and this Schwarz auction are one and the same? I'm not sure. If that's the case, the chief might know something about it. The chief had business at headquarters today. He mentioned a mandatory meeting. Yeah, I remember that. Let's pretend that's all true. Can we even do anything about it? I'd be willing to bet that the giant will get on the CPD's ass the second anybody tries to touch the auction. Yeah, you got a point. But still, I understand how you feel, Lloyd. We have to focus on the festival for now, but we can keep it in mind. And you never know, we might come across some more information while we're at it. Yeah, good call. Alright, let's finish up lunch and take care of today's support requests. Monsters have started emerging from deep within Maine's mine. Due to the festival, many miners are out of town and can't deal with the situation, so things are starting to get out of hand. Can you please lend us a hand in exterminating the monsters? Someone has been stalking Ilya lately. I want to request an investigation into the issue and ask that appropriate countermeasures are put in place. Please contact the troop for more details. A dangerous monster, Sepeth Demon, has been sighted on Old America Road. We ask that the support section deal with this threat swiftly. Items of note. Be aware its breath can inflict burns. Use appropriate equipment to resist it. I know what you guys are capable of, so I'd like to request the SSS's help. That's a lot of S's. Let's discuss the details in person. Please come to the first floor conference room at Police HQ. We have a request from the 2nd Division. Exposing the counterfeit dealers? What exactly does that entail? Now that I think about it, ain't this the first time the department has such an important looking mission? Maybe they finally come to appreciate our hard work, eh? Well, it is not an impossibility. I'm more inclined to believe that this is an odd job they've pushed onto us. Well, it doesn't matter now. Let's go hear the details from Inspector Donovan. If everything goes well, maybe the other divisions will start to warm up to us. Hopefully, once we're ready to head out, let's make our way over to the administrative district. Probably gonna do one more quest and then wrap it up. So I need to go eat. What to do? Can't send in the Mine Chief to exterminate those monsters. That'd be an execution. Good afternoon, Mayor Bixon. Special Sports Section here. Oh, you came. I was hoping that you'd get here soon. You submitted a support request, right? Something about monsters in the mine? Yes, we're in a bit of a pickle. Deep in the mine, there's an abandoned area that has already been fully evacuated. Last night, monsters began to emerge from it. Monsters running amok in the mine? Definitely doesn't sound safe. Does that sort of thing happen often? There have been many cases of monster outbreaks occurring in the vicinity of septium mines across the continent. Though the cause has not been explained yet, monsters are naturally attracted to septium crystals. Oh yeah, I heard that plenty of times. Guess those suckers just can't get enough of the stuff. I think I remember learning about that as well. No matter the country, mines always face the risk of attracting monsters. So that's how it is. Normally our miners are tough enough to be able to drive away monsters without any issues, but most of the miners are in the city celebrating the anniversary festival. We're short on manpower. We sealed off the abandoned mine entrance for now, but there's no telling how dangerous things will get if it's left unattended. That's why I'd like you to exterminate the monsters in there. So what do you think? Will you take this one on for us? Understood. We'll take care of these monsters for you, no problem. Really? I'm in your debt once again. In that case, you'll be needing this. A mine inside of a mine. You have to trek pretty deep into the mine to reach the abandoned section, but this key will get you right inside. I'll be awaiting the good news. Try to be careful, alright? See if he's got anything good. Oh, sheesh. So this is the abandoned mine. Weird. I was expecting something much older, more dilapidated, based on it being abandoned. In fact, the orbital lamps in here still look like they're being maintained. If they really are prone to monster outbreaks from time to time, I imagine they keep the area lit as a countermeasure. From the looks of it, it seems like the place is still being used for storage. Either way, it's nailed the abandoned aspect in one sense. All dim and spooky, full of creepy crawlies looking around. Perfect place to send someone in on a dare and see just how long they last. Happy-go-lucky as always. We are here on work, remember? Not exploring some haunted house. Haha, I know. I can detect the presence of multiple monsters deeper in. The structure of the mine will get more complex the further we go. We should proceed with caution. Absolutely. Let's try not to get lost while we're at it. A large ant that grew wings. It seldom flies. Its blade-like arms are adept at catching prey. If it seldom flies, why does it have wings? Oh well. Did you hear about the woman who had a craving for Goldia Sepith? She just wanted some space man. I'm not empty, I'm making a statement. Mind your own business. It's a good one. Your request for a rare, ultra-powered quartz from before the Septian calendar is being processed. Please stand by. I'll let you in on a little secret. There was more than one item in here, but someone beat you to it and took the good stuff. The bad stuff, you're holding it. It's those ants that don't fly. Just a lot of them. There we go. She's still got poison. Let's just obliterate them. There we go. Annoyed at having to check every treasure chest twice? You should treasure these chest messages while you can. After all, one day they might not be there anymore. Hey, that's not funny, man. Oh, damn. Come on. Just think, if you spent less time harassing chats, you could have already finished this support request. Damn it, he's right. Really should have put on poison gear earlier, but Oh well. This is where we're at. Ooh. Fishing spot. Ooh, rainbow trout. That's a new one. Nice. Guess it's just that. You peer deep inside the chest once again, only to bump your head against the lid as you stand back up. Serves you right. Ooh, I like that. Looks like that was the last of them. Yes, it should be. Cannot detect any more monsters within the abandoned mine. Phew, finally. Running around this ugly place is tucking me out. That's for sure. Good work, you guys. Now, Lloyd, shall we head on back to Mayor Bixton's house? Yeah, sounds like a plan. Ugh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Lloyd, do a pal a solid and carry me back to the entrance, please? Not gonna happen. Stop messing around. It's time to head back. Killjoy. Looks like you've wiped out every last one of those monsters for us. Yes, sir. They won't be an issue anymore. For the time being, no further monsters should try to settle in that area. Things should be safe at least until the rest of the crew gets back from the festival. That's music to my ears. I must find some way to thank you. Ah, how about this? Ah, remember it gives you a ton of Sepith. Love this quest. That is a lot of Sepith. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You sure you're allowed to give us this mountain of Sepith? You're pulling our leg, right? Mary Bixton, a reward like this might be appropriate for bracers, but I'm not sure we can accept this as police officers. Besides, isn't Sepith a valuable export from your mines? We can't take so much of it away from you, can we? Please, you're overthinking this. Sepith is merely fragments of septium, you know. You can consider it as a byproduct of the septium mining process. Can't thank you enough for taking care of those the monsters in that abandoned mine, especially given the risks that were involved. If anything, I'm a little ashamed to be trying to give you leftovers like this and calling it a reward. Oh no, it's incredibly generous of you, maybe even too much. Haha, the four of you always seem to be saving the day for us. Please allow me to give this to you as a token of my appreciation. I see. In that case, we'd be more than grateful to accept it. Thank you, sir. Good man. Before you leave, let me say thank you one last time. I'll be sure to reach out to you again should anything come up. Hell yeah. Oh, we can get one more of those slots open. Yes. Might do that before I end. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We'll start outside our next quest. Alright, well that's all for me. Gonna pick up where I left off, probably either tomorrow or Sunday is probably when I'll stream next. But thanks for coming out. I appreciate anyone who even just stops by for a few minutes. That really makes it a lot more enjoyable. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night, and thanks again.